is believed to be a health worker suspended from duty because he was not vaccinated. Italy became the first country in Europe to make COVID-19 vaccination mandatory for healthcare workers, after its government approved an emergency decree on 1 April to contain a third wave of the virus. He is believed to be a health worker suspended from duty because he was not vaccinated. Italy became the first country in Europe to make COVID-19 vaccination mandatory for healthcare workers, after its government approved an emergency decree on 1 April to contain a third wave of the virus. The color and texture of the arm alerted the nurse administering the vaccine, who asked him to remove his shirt. It then immediately became clear that the arm was not his own. The color and texture of the arm alerted the nurse administering the vaccine, who asked him to remove his shirt. It then immediately became clear that the arm was not his own. The nurse who attempted to administer the vaccine, Philippe Bois, said, "What did I feel? Dismay. We're professionals, but I've never seen anything as imaginative as this before." She added, "The episode happened last night in a vaccination center in Biella." Explaining how she uncovered the deception, she said, "The arm felt rubbery and cold to the touch. Not only that, the complexion was too pale." However, she also said that initially she thought that the gentleman had suffered the amputation of a limb and had lent the wrong arm for the injection. The nurse said she thought she may have unintentionally put him in an embarrassing situation, and so I immediately asked him to give me the other arm. The man apparently hesitated but then gave the other arm, which she said felt exactly the same as the previous one. She added, "There I realized, in an instant, that the man in front of me was trying to evade vaccination by means of a silicone prosthesis on which he hoped I would unwittingly inject the drug." In a joint statement, Luigi Icardi, health counselor for the region of Piedmont, and Governor Alberto Cirio described the man's actions as a gesture of enormous and unacceptable gravity. Speaking after the incident today, they said, "This case would be ridiculous if we were not talking about a gesture of enormous and unacceptable gravity in the face of the sacrifice that the pandemic has caused to our entire community in terms of human lives and social and economic costs." The nurse's promptness and skill ruined the plans of this person, who will now be brought to justice. Our thanks go, however, to all the health workers who have been working uninterruptedly for months on our vaccination campaign without ever lowering their attention and professionalism, starting with those who acted promptly this evening in Biella, one of the first local health authorities to have already virtuously reached more than 93% of the daily administration target that the region has given its health authorities to speed up the third doses. The 50-year-old man attended a vaccination center in Biella, in the northwestern region of Piedmont on Thursday evening. According to the president of Piedmont, the man tried to convince the nurse administering the vaccine not to say anything after she had discovered the prosthetic arm. Italy is currently facing a resurgence of COVID-19, with the country seeing almost 17,000 new cases in 24 hours on Thursday. Almost 85% of people over 12 have been fully vaccinated. From Monday, a new Super Health Pass will be introduced, which will only be granted to people who have been vaccinated or cured of COVID-19. The pass will be required for people to go to cinemas, theaters or restaurants. This is a step up from the traditional health pass, which requires only a simple antigen test. This pass only allows access to the workplace. Additional reporting by Maria Ortega.